Hi guys, welcome back to the Lamp Boy YouTube channel. Today I'm just doing a little video on utility lamps. These are almost identical to miners' lamps, except the majority of them don't have locks on them, which stops them being permitted into a coal mine that's got gas. What's the idea behind a utility lamp? Well, if you're, for example, working in a confined space, you want to check the air in there to make sure that you can breathe, which is the main point. Some underground ducting, i.e. telecommunication cables or whatever, or sewers, they've got potential to have methane gas, so the operator of these lamps could be instructed how to test for methane. But generally these are used, or used to be used, for checking for oxygen deficiency before a person entered a manhole, cable duct, pipe, underground water pipe or stuff like that. So I'll just take one apart and show you how similar it is to a miner's lamp. I'll do that in a moment. I'll just go through these lamps that I've got. This is a Protector 1A. It is generally almost identical to a normal miner's lamp, except, like I say, there's no lock on that. It's paraffin run, it's a flat wick. You can see on the back there, it's got the BT logo. This was used by BT, made in 1989. I don't know if you can just make that out, but that's that one. This is a E. Thomas and Williams. It's badged up as a JMW. That's a company down south that does a lot of health and safety gear, and they calibrate equipment, and they have gas monitors. This used to belong to them. It was badged up for them. Again, it's flat wick, paraffin run. That's that one. I've got a Wolf FS here. It's F series of Wolf lamps. There's no middle airlet in there, but I don't know why there's no air inlet there, but how it was designed. It's got the William Morris badge work there. It's got a BT logo, and sorry, the light's a bit poor, you can't really make that out, but there's a BT logo, and then on the top it's got a date 1987. Sometimes on there it has a GPO, General Post Office. There was thousands of these lamps made, being used from the 60s onwards. Just turn that down. Right, this one is a Protector JCM1, Johnson Clapham Morris number 1. Now this is a miner's lamp because it has a lock on it, but I thought I'd show you this one because if you can see on there it says STWA, so that's Severn Trent Water Authority. So this one's been used where there's been methane gas present. That's why the lock is on there. There was an interesting disaster to waterworks in the 1980s, I think it was. I think it's called Abbeyfields. You can Google it and look it up. A party of visitors was taken into a waterworks, and unfortunately there was an explosion of gas, and it killed several people. When I read about this explosion, I read the official report into it. There was a tunnel that went from the waterworks to a reservoir. When the tunnel was constructed, it had gone through a fault line. Because of that fault line, it had allowed methane gas from coal seams to enter into the water stream, and the gas was carried into the waterworks, which led to an explosion. So that's a highlight there why these lamps were used, because of potential gas problems. And then the last lamp here, this is a E. Thomas and Williams lamp. These were issued to the nuclear submarines of the UK and many other navies as well, for testing for gas in the holds or confined spaces in ships and nuclear submarines. And the thing here, you can see there's a reflector. Why is a reflector? Well, the Wolf lamp also one of the versions of the Wolf lamp came with a reflector, and it's so that if you lower it down into a manhole and you're looking down on there, you can see the gas, the air is alright if the flame's lit. So you can pull the lamp back up, and then you can enter into the confined space or the manhole or whatever area that you're working in. So that is basically the utility lamps. There's many of them around. Many people confuse them with actual flame safety lamps. Like I said, the difference being between a flame safety lamp and one of these is the locks. So I'll just take this one apart now and just show you what we're dealing with in these. I'll just put that out. That's out. This one takes apart really easy. So just unscrew the bottom first of all. So you've just got a standard fuel cell. You've got your wick adjuster underneath. You just adjust your wick there, up and down. To refuel these, you take off that ring there, and you can take the wick out and put your paraffin in. Unlike most protectors, there's no drop down sliding bar here, so this top just unscrews. And that lifts off. You've got your gauzes in there. These might be quite warm, but so you've got your outer gauze, you've got your inner gauze, and then you've just got a standard Mines and Quarries approved glass there. And that's so basically, in effect, these lamps are miners lamps but without a lock, apart from the JCM. And that's a bit of an oddball, but there we are. So let me just put this back together. They're very nice lamps to have. They can clean up really well. I've got a few in my collection, and it's just because I collect miners lamps, utility lamps. This one, in fact, this lamp here takes me back a little bit. Sounds a bit sad, but this is my first ever eBay purchase in 2003, and I got into a bit of a bidding war, and it cost me £40. But anyway, that's the history of these lamps and whatnot. So anyway, thank you for watching. There'll be another video coming along soonish. Take care for now. Bye bye.